Hi everyone, and this is another live video with me. Today is I'd like to do something a little different today. I was just editing one of my books, which is going to be out shortly, maybe in a couple of months, and the name of my chapter in the book is My Body Beautiful. So as I was writing it, I kind of asked this question, and my question is, what does having a beautiful body mean to you? So like, I'd love to have your input in this chapter. So what does having a beautiful body mean to you? I mean, just type into the comments below, even if you're watching it later, if you watch the replay or whatever. But I actually asked a bunch of people this question, and here are like some of the answers that I got on this. So one is something external, the physical appearance, external beauty. The other one is feeling comfortable and not being ashamed of your body. And the next one is having fun and being happy. And somebody else said having a happy body. So let's just explore each one of these, you know. Like the one that I'd like to pick up right now is this one, feeling comfortable and not being ashamed of your body. So what does that mean? Can you like define, can you look at it even more? What does feeling comfortable and not being ashamed of your body mean to you? So actually, what are you ashamed of in your body? And if you look at it, these are like a bunch of judgments that you are actually directing at your body. But just explore this, did this even originate from you? Or have you actually just bought into the lies that everybody is talking about? So like, have you subscribed to this idea of having like a skinny body? So anything that does not fit into that norm or of that box, then it means that, your body is not beautiful. Who are you comparing your body with and finding your body lacking, right? So is any of this really yours, or is it something that has been just, directed at you, something that has been pushed at you, and you're looking at it? Like just yesterday, I was watching this video on Facebook, and this was a video about this really beautiful girl, nice skinny shape, and she had posted a picture of her with her boyfriend, who was like a bigger size person. And this photo just went viral, and there was like a bunch of people who had judged him, and they said, how can you even bear to be with him, and things like that. So how much do we actually judge bodies, and how much do we actually look at our own bodies and we judge our own bodies all the time, right? A couple of years back, I remember I was talking to a bunch of young women who were just completing the last year of studies in their college, right? And so we started talking about bodies, and So there was this girl who was really beautiful, and she had a really amazing figure. She was like skinny, and I asked each one of them, I asked them, do you judge your body? And all of them said yes. And so finally, when we came to this girl who was really very skinny and beautiful, I asked her, do you judge your body? And she said, of course I judge my body. I wish I didn't have such big hips or whatever. And then I asked all the girls sitting around her, I said, do you all judge her body? Or, would you like to have her body? And they all looked at her and they said, no, she's got a beautiful body. We'd love to have that body. So, what am I trying to say here? No matter who you are, no matter how skinny a person is, every person has this judgment about their bodies. And also, if you look at something different, if you look at, say, your photographs maybe like 10 years ago or 3 years ago or 5 years ago, when I look at my older photographs, I just look at it and I go, wow, I was so pretty. But I remember when I actually saw that photograph when it was taken, I would always look at that photograph and go, oh my God, I look so horrible and everybody else looks so pretty here. So what am I trying to say here? What I'm trying to just say is that no matter where we are always, always, always judging our body, right? And we like do a litany of judgment at our body. We look at our bodies and we throw all this judgment at our bodies all the time. Every time you pass in front of a mirror, what are you telling yourself about your body? Or every time you look at a picture of you, what is your self-talk? What are you telling yourself about your body? So when you are saying that, hi Eleanor. So when you are actually doing that kind of talk with yourself, do you really perceive your body as beautiful? Or do you always have to judge you and look at you with these eyes of very harsh judgment? So, just something for you to think about. What does that judgment create? In this reality, we think that if we judge ourselves, then we are going to create something different there. But actually, you end up creating whatever you are judging. So for example, if you are judging that you have, flabby arms, does that ever create skinny arms for you? Or do you just keep creating that over and over again? So here's my invitation to you. Would you be willing to just, have gratitude for your body? And this does not mean like doing something like a false gratitude, like, if you're judging your body as, oh, I've got flabby arms, not saying, I'm grateful for the flabby arms, because obviously you cannot be grateful for your flabby arms if you're judging them, right? But what else can you find about your body and be grateful for, right? So your body has put up with all of your judgments and all this, this abusive, isn't it abusive to your body to keep doing this kind of self-talk? Oh my God, I'm ugly. I've got an ugly tummy, or I've got ugly arms, or any of that. So in spite of all this abuse, that self-abuse that you have directed to your body, Your body has always been there for you, right? So what if, you were to be just grateful for your body today? Like, maybe just touch yourself. Thank you so much, body, for being there with me in spite of all the judgment that I've thrown at you. Thank you so much. Because really, in spite of all this judgment that you've directed to your body has always been there with you. Like what is the one thing you are never without as long as you're in this physical reality? You're never without your body. Your body always goes along with you wherever you go, right? So, can you acknowledge your body for that? Can you just be in gratitude for that, if for nothing else? So, thank you so much, body, for being there with me, for always, and for putting up with all my judgment. So, would you be willing to just look at judgment when it shows up the next time and go, okay, I'm judging my body. Never mind, I'm not doing that anymore. And just stop, right? And not just stop, but even then go next step and go, just express this gratitude for your body. And I wonder what will change if you start to do that. So I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear what having a beautiful body means to you. And I'd love to hear what happens when you actually, every time judgment shows up, you just go, stop, I'm not judging my body anymore. So thank you so much for listening to me. And I look forward to talking to you once again. Bye.